check. Welcome one and all inside Eagles Arena here in Grand Forks. We have for you high school girls hockey on the Digital North Media Network. Tonight's game will feature the Night Riders of Grand Forks and West Fargo United out of the West Fargo Public School District. Welcome against ringside here to Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Chris Larson here with you tonight, flying solo for tonight's game between the Night Riders and West Fargo United. Alex Hedlund and her Lady Night Riders getting set for the 2019 state hockey tournament, as well as West Fargo United, very successful team under head coach Pat Johnson. His West Fargo United ladies are ready for the state tournament. It's number 4 versus number 5 tonight in state girls high school hockey here in the state of North Dakota. West Fargo United coming in as number 4 in the state, and Grand Forks coming in as number 5. And those two teams will stay that way for our state tournament, which comes up next weekend at the Shields Arena and Farmers Union Insurance Center in Grand Forks. Will have complete coverage of the Grand Forks Night Riders at the state tournament next weekend at Shields Arena and the Farmers Union Insurance Center in Grand Forks. But before us here tonight, it'll be the Grand Forks Night Riders taking on West Fargo United, and a lot to come here on the pregame show. We had a chance to sit and visit with Alex Hedlund tonight, head coach of the Night Riders. Of course, Coach Alex Hedlund knows that tonight is a very important matchup, as these two teams will meet again in the state tournament 1 week from this Thursday at the Farmers Union Insurance Center in Fargo, North Dakota, right attached to the Shields Arena in Fargo. As we take a look at that 2019 North Dakota High School Activities Association Girls State Hockey Tournament, what we know right now is this: Fargo North South will be number 1. They'll play the first game of the day at the Farmers Union Insurance Center, and they'll take on the number 8 seed, which right now a 3-way tie for the 8 seed. Devils Lake, actually a 3-way tie for the 7 seed, which in turn affects the 8 seed. Devils Lake, Minot, and Jamestown all tied with 18 points coming into tonight's contest, so we still don't know who will take on that first matchup of the day. We'll have our game at approximately 1:15. Our pregame show comes your way at 12:45, and that'll be the Night Riders pregame show here on Digital North Media. Still have time if you're looking to sponsor our coverage. We'll be on Network 1 Sports for the entirety of the state hockey tournament, audio only, but if you're looking and want to be or are interested in sponsoring that, shoot us an email, chris@digitalnorthmedia.com. We will get you hooked up with some information in regards to the state hockey tournament. Very reasonable rates to advertise with us right here on Digital North Media. At 5 o'clock, it'll be the number 2 versus 7 game. Right now, holding the 2 spot is Bismarck. Well, it's a 2-way tie. Bismarck, Fargo, Davies tied with 49 points. And then down as we look at that 7 spot, again, that still has to be worked out. Devils Lake, Minot, and Jamestown all tied for 7th spot in the state high school hockey tournament. Then in the late game at approximately 7:15, it'll be number 3 seed versus number 6. And again, a two-way tie between Bismarck and Fargo Davies. That's still yet to be determined to see who will take the number 2 seed and the 3 seed. But we know this, the winner of that will take on Dickinson at 7:15. Winners will move over to the Shields Arena beginning at noon on Saturday or on Friday. Losers will stay in the Farmers Union Insurance Rink for the rest of the tournament. Of course, if you win, you are guaranteed at least 2 games. You're guaranteed 2 games in the Shields Arena. Beautiful arena down in Grand Forks. And we, of course, hope that we'll be coming to you from Fargo, North Dakota, and the Shields Arena at 4:30 Saturday afternoon in the championship game of the 2019 North Dakota State Girls High School Hockey Tournament. And again, that is at the Shields Arena and Farmers Union Insurance Center. Boys hockey underway this afternoon at the East Region Hockey Tournament over here in Grand Forks and in Fargo. And what we know right now is that the number 4 seeded Red River Rough Riders have advanced to the semifinals against they will take on either Grand Forks Central or Grafton Park River. That game coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll try and keep you updated on that. Going on right now at Shields Arena in Fargo. It is Fargo North and Fargo Davies. And at last report, in the first period, it was Fargo North 1, Fargo Davies 1, Fargo North nothing. Now, an interesting note on those 2 matchups. Fargo Davies, of course, earlier this week, losing head coach Scott Peterson, as Scott was the head coach, and he turned in his resignation earlier this week. Well, today at about noon, it came down that Grand Forks Red River head coach was Bill Chase was placed on an indefinite leave of absence. So West Fargo Fargo Davies and Red River, both with different head coaches tonight. Of course, Fargo Davies, it was reported earlier this week that Dean Wilson would take over as head coach of Davies on an interim basis. Wilson, a very decorated coach in high school hockey, coached Fargo South for many years, and is synonymous with his color commentary on the Forum Communication broadcasts with Dom Izzo on WDAY, WDAZ in our area. 4 games on tap here tonight on the girls' side in the state of North Dakota. Devils Lake is at Jamestown, Dickinson at Bismarck, and Mandan at Minot. In the West Region play-in game, this was yesterday in North Dakota high school hockey. It was Botno Rugby downing Hazen Beulah 7-1. So Botno Rugby will take the 1 seed into Thursday's quarterfinals at the in Minot. It'll be Botno Rugby versus Bismarck. That is 8 versus 1. Dickinson and Jamestown will follow at 5 o'clock. Williston and Bismarck Century, followed by Mandan taking on Minot. Once again, the 4 out of the top 6 seeds here in the state of North Dakota girls hockey have been solidified. We can tell you this: Fargo North South is number 1, West Fargo United 4, Grand Forks 5, and Dickinson 6. Devils Lake and Minot and Jamestown still battling for that 7th and 8th spot heading into the state tournament. And we should know more about that later on tonight here in North Dakota. Again, coming up here in about 10 minutes, it'll be the Night Riders taking on the West Fargo United in high school girls hockey here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. This is the Night Riders Digital North Media pregame show coming your way here from Grand Forks, North Dakota. And special shout out to our friends back at Luther Memorial Home for making this broadcast possible today. I had some vehicle issues and wasn't able to get my vehicle going, but they graciously allowed us to travel here to Grand Forks this afternoon. So, of course, a special shout out to my driver that was able to help me out, Janelle Dale, driving us down here to Fargo, Grand Forks tonight. Just a disclaimer before we start our broadcast, I can't see a thing here tonight, so bear with me here. We'll be back in just a few moments with more here on the pregame show. It's the Grand Forks Knight Riders taking on West Fargo United, and we'll come back with more on the pregame show in just a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eagles Arena here in Grand Forks. The Grand Forks Knight Riders taking on West Fargo United. And joining me here in the broadcast booth, I love it when Dee helps me pinch hit. And she found me a color commentator. Hillary joining us. Coach, first of all, you can't hear me. Oh, it's because I don't have it plugged in. Well, I guess. Hold on just a second, folks. Technology, can you hear me now?
Can.
All right. Hillary joining me here on the pregame show. And Coach, you've coached a little bit of everything here at Grand Forks on the youth girls side, and my understanding is you've actually watched a lot of these girls grow up.
I have.
All right. Let's take a look first of all at West Fargo. First of all, let's go back. Let's rewind the tape here a little bit. I tell you what, I'm just excited when I got a color commentator because then I don't have to do things on my own. Knight Riders and West Fargo United played down into West Fargo. As my computer turns to the next page here, they play back on just before the Christmas break. Back on the 20th of January, it's a 4-2 loss for the Knight Riders. But we've seen this Knight Rider team come back from losses like that. And I think I said this in one of our last games, going into the game against Mandan here. I said, they've gone through losing streaks before, and it seems to be the next game they stopped it. And right now we're on a one-game losing streak. We lost to West Fargo United 4-2 earlier this year. Now's the time to stop it heading into the state tournament. But let's look at West Fargo United, first of all. Pat Johnson, I was just talking about him before we went into the break. Pat is the 12th season, in his 12th season. Coach Johnson, I tell you what, that man does everything in West Fargo. I believe He's the head softball coach in West Fargo.
He is, and I actually have coached against him on the softball level too.
Oh boy, so you do really know Coach Johnson. I tell you what, he always has his teams ready to go. I don't know if that's something that Coach Johnson always does, but never fail. Coach Johnson is here. They're going to be led, well, we're going to probably say these names a few times. Madison Jeldon, she is a senior, 22 games this year. She's got 23 goals, 13 assists for 36 points. Casey Herring, also a senior, 15 goals, 14 assists, 29 points on the season. Madison Schoenberg, another familiar name. She's a junior. She's got 11 goals, 14 assists for 25 points. So between Jeldon, Herring, and Schoenberg, that's a potent offense. And then it drops off to 8 goals for Peyton Harland and Aaron Nowacki with 2. But when you've got 3 players, Coach, that have scored darn near 50 goals on the season, that's huge.
Yes, it is. You got to shut them down right away.
Absolutely. West Fargo United. Now let's turn the page. By the way, West Fargo United 12-10 overall, 10-6 in the conference. Let's turn the page over to the Knight Riders under head coach Alex Hedlund. Of course, we've followed these girls all year long. And West Fargo United, I have a feeling they're going to run into a buzzsaw tonight against our Knight Riders. Let's talk about the Knight Riders. Shaylee Richards leads the way, 8 goals, 16 assists for 24 points. Caitlin Peterson in 21 games, 9 goals, 14 assists. Morgan Stenseth, 11 goals, 9 assists. Abby Schauer, 14 and 6. Jessica Lee, 8 and 8. Kylie Autry, 9 goals, 6 assists. Emily Benson, 4 goals, 9 assists. Right there, Coach, you've got well over 100 points. And this is a Knight Rider team that when they are hot, they are hot. And when they can get going, Coach, they get going.
They absolutely do, and it's really fun to watch, especially when they can get out on top right away. They seem to play better when they are the first to score.
They sure, you know what, you hit that on the head. I couldn't have said that any better. I'm excited for this game tonight for 2 reasons. We see these guys again in 1 week down in Fargo, but we also get to see Kaylee Baker in net for the Knight Riders, and Baker, she's earned a couple of starts now. Obviously, something head coach Alex Hedlund has to be excited about. And over on the other side, a goaltender that has given the Knight Riders a little bit of trouble in Brooklyn Mervick, the senior goalie. A senior-heavy team here for the West Fargo United ladies, but the Knight Riders, they got to find a way to win, and on their home ice, I think it's going to happen here.
I sure hope so. I think it is with Baker being in net and the fact that she's primarily seems to be their go-to as of late. So.
And Baker honestly plays well in intense games. I know I was talking to her mom prior to this one, and, you know, of course, mom is nervous, but I talked to Kaylee, too, as well, and she is cool as a cucumber when it comes to the big show. And, well, not necessarily the big show here at Eagles Arena, but big enough. It's Joe Krewald trying to wake me up. It doesn't help, buddy. Brooklyn Mervick starting in goal for West Fargo United. Jocelyn Harland on defense. She's a junior. Aaron Nowacki, an 8th grader on defense. So Madison Schoenberg, we talked about her in the pregame. Casey Herring, we also talked about her. And Madison Jeldon. So that Schoenberg, Herring, and Jeldon starting line, or starting front line, that kind of scares me going into this one, but I shouldn't be scared.
Now you're all right. I think if we shut them down right away, we got it.
Kaylee Baker starting in net for the Knight Riders. She's a junior. Quinn Fortier on defense. Hannah Gray also on defense. Morgan Stenseth at a forward. Kylie Autry at a forward, and Caitlin Peterson, the other forward. For the Knight Riders, junior Knight Rider is out in the middle of the ice. I don't even know who that is.
Her name is Marie Hilton. She's actually on my team.
She is?
Yep, coaching her currently.
Perfect. Well, we're going to get our national anthem here. That means I got to take my hat off and reorganize my life. But national anthem means we're right around the corner. West Fargo United, the Grand Forks Knight Riders, coming your way next, right here on, well, coming your way now because we're not going to take a commercial break. I don't want to miss a moment of our Knight Rider hockey action tonight here on Digital North Media. Coach, your thoughts here before we get the opening face-off?
I just think that if the Knight Riders come out strong and still at least get the puck in their zone and keep pressure on them, I think we'll be all right. I'm excited.
That was going to be my question. What's going to be the key coming out here in the opening face-off? And, you know, really, like we always see in hockey, first 5 or 10 minutes is going to show a lot.
It is, and sometimes that can determine how the rest of the period goes, and we got to go period by period, shift by shift.
That's right. Grand Forks Knight Riders in their home whites with black numerals with red outlining West Fargo United in their road blues with white numerals. They've got green trim, and it almost resembles a New York Rangers logo on the front of their jerseys. Knight Riders left to right, and the West Fargo United right to left, opening face-off, and we're underway. Face-off won by the Grand Forks Knight Riders. Puck is in the Knight Rider end right now. I'll have you help me out with that play in the corner there, just because of where I'm at here, Coach. That would be awesome. And if you want to pull that mic a little bit closer, we'll all be able to hear you. Big save there by Kaylee Baker, and first stop of the hockey game with 16:38 to go in our first period. I am so surprised I could at least see that. Not wearing glasses tonight.
West Fargo won the face-off there. Got it out to that defense. We got pressure on those a little bit.
Yep, Jocelyn Harland at the point for West Fargo United, and it's going to come back to her at the point. She'll play it into the corner. Grand Forks, they gotta get this out. Shot save! Big save and a goal! Second chance opportunity. West Fargo gets it, and West Fargo United has taken the 1-0 lead here early in period number one.
I'm not really sure who got that. Was it Jeldon or was it Jocelyn Harland? I didn't get a good look.
I didn't either.
It was a scramble.
But it is 1-0 in favor of West Fargo United here in the early moments of period number one.
In fact, it was Jeldon. She must have got that first, second, and third effort out there.
That's right. We'll give her the goal, and it's 1-0, and a whistle blows as I believe the puck went into the bench. So face-off in front of Alex Hedlund's Grand Forks Knight Riders. Just underway here in period number one. About 40 seconds in, Haley Stenberg hits the puck for the Knight Riders.
Peyton Crewell with a little wrap around there behind the net.
And here goes Grand Forks. Knight Riders have a 2-on-1. Abby Shower takes it. Shower to the net, shot, and a save made by Brooklyn Mervick. Beautiful save by Mervick on that shot attempt by Abby Shower.
That was a nice little toe drag there at the beginning there.
And West Fargo United takes the puck back. And but the Knight Riders will keep it in. Keeping it in there is number 9, Shaylee Richards. 15:25 to go, opening period. 1-0 West Fargo United out of the goal early in this one. And the puck cleared all the way down, but it's going to be tipped by the Knight Riders. Taking it there is Morgan Stenseth. Stenseth off to Abby Shower. One thing about Abby Shower, when she gets going, and she's going to carry this one all the way into the West Fargo United end, played behind the net. Going for it there, Jocelyn Hareland. And West Fargo United going to try and clear it out. They finally do, and they'll dump it into the Knight Rider end here with 14:44 to go in our first period, and a 1-0 West Fargo United score. West Fargo United has it. It's going to be taken away by Kylie Autry. Autry will play it into the West Fargo United end. She'll get her stick taken away, or somebody will get their stick taken away. Looks like it is a West Fargo United piece of lumber. So now the Knight Rider is going to have to retreat. And the West Fargo United dumps it into the Knight Rider end. Kaylee Baker thinking about playing it there. Doesn't. It's going to be left in the corner. Oh, shot on goal. Big save by Baker. Rebound controlled by Grand Forks. Early there. Shot and a save. No, actually, did that one go wide, Coach?
It did. It did not hit her.
Did not hit the net, so no shot on goal on that one. Back in the neutral zone now, and the Knight Riders trying to clear it. They do momentarily. It's taken there by number 3, Kylie Autry. Autry has the puck. She'll play it into the corner. Nobody there to try and make a play on the net for the Knight Riders. 13:40 to go, opening period. 1-0 West Fargo United. Oh, I thought that was going to be a turnover in the offensive zone for the Knight Riders, and it wasn't. West Fargo United has it in the neutral zone, and they're going to apply pressure at Grand Forks is, and it's going to be turned over back to the Knight Riders. Oh, Knight Riders going to try and play it in. They do, and now West Fargo United's going to have to do something with it from their own end. 13:11 to go, opening period, and an icing is called. And a little bit of a break there for the Knight Riders. Try and get something set up now in the West Fargo end, just to the left of goaltender Brooklyn Mervick. Face-off won by the Knight Riders. Shot from the point. Oh, that's going to be blocked in front. Nice shot there, though, by number 4, Haley Stenberg, and a save made there by Brooklyn Mervick. That's the one thing the Knight Riders are going to have to do today, coaches. They're going to have to pepper Mervick with the shots.
Everything to the front of the net and just hammer it home.
That's right. 13 minutes exactly to go in the opening period. 1-0 West Fargo United. Again, this is a preview of the opening round state tournament. Oh, big opportunity there for Jessica Lee. Goes wayside, and now West Fargo United's going to try and bring it into the Knight Rider end. And they do. It goes behind the goaltender. Now, Peyton oh, man. Why Crewall didn't maybe go a little bit harder at that, I'll never know.
Me either.
West Fargo, go ahead, Coach.
No, you're good.
The Knight Riders need to clear it. Trying to clear it is Grand Forks. But West Fargo, oh my goodness, and a penalty coming. And I don't know if that was a frustration penalty, but the Knight Rider is going to go short a man. Penalty on Jessica Lee, and now they're going to have to work 5-on-4. That was an elbowing call. And, Coach, now we're going to have to work from one man down.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do in this opportunity is to ice it as much as you can.
That's right. We are just about 5 minutes into this first period. West Fargo United 1. Knight Riders nothing on the Knight Rider Digital North Media scoreboard. West Fargo United another chance. Shot save made there by Kaylee Baker. Nice stop by the 8th grader. West Fargo United has it still in the Knight Rider end. Morgan Bentz has that taken away. And it looks like it's going to go up into the Knight Rider bench again. Something about that Knight Rider bench and that hockey puck tonight, Coach. It's just attracting the puck.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Well, I'm hoping it's a good thing. I'm hoping it's not a bad thing. Face off to the left of Baker, won by West Fargo United. And, centering attempt. Oh, not there was Peyton Harland, and she had a grade A opportunity there to put West Fargo United up 2-0. But now the Knight Riders send it all the way down, do exactly what they needed to do here, and now make West Fargo United go the length of the ice. So now they're going to have to go the length of the ice to score. Oh, and things like that. Big turnover in the offensive zone. And I believe that is number 7 for the Knight Riders. Lexi Laframboise. Nobody there. And now West Fargo United will go 2-on-2 the other way. They're going to send 3 back for a line change. Now the Knight Riders trying their best to keep or get West Fargo caught in a line change. West Fargo United takes it back, goes all the way down, and it's an icing here with 10:47 to go in our opening period. Not the greatest start for the Knight Riders here in this first period, but we've also seen a Knight Rider team come back in the late going, so. And it's early. It's early.
It is early, that's for sure. We got this.
Face off to the left of the West Fargo goalie, won by West Fargo United. Now West Fargo United's going to try and bring it up the ice. Try and catch a number here. Oh, the Knight Riders take it back, but then it's taken back again by West Fargo. Shot and a save. Big save there by Baker. And that's what you're going to need from Kaylee during these games. Knight Riders back in full strength here with 10:20 to go. So a good penalty kill for the Knight Riders here in period number 1. Oh, another opportunity in front for West Fargo United. Kaylee Baker's there. That shot save. And nobody there for the rebound as the Knight Riders trying to clear the puck out of the zone. Shot save, and Baker's going to hang on with 9:59 to go. Face-off is coming to the left of Kaylee Baker here tonight. West Fargo United is just really firing on all cylinders right now, Coach.
They are. They're winning the face-offs. They're doing those simple things right now.
Kristen Hillary here in Grand Forks at the Eagles Arena, home rink of the Knight Riders. Knight Riders trailing here 1-0 on the Digital North Media Grand Forks Knight Riders scoreboard. Now here goes Abby Schauer. 3-on-2 goes Schauer. My, oh my, got a good save. Big save there by Brooklyn Mervick. And I tell you what, Abby Schauer, that's a kid you don't want to mess with when you're going down the ice because she can make one spin move around you and she's gone.
Yep, absolutely.
Schauer to take the face-off, and the face-off is won by West Fargo. The West Fargo United folks doing it very well tonight here in our opening minutes of period number 1. West Fargo United has it. 3-on-2. They go to the net. Shot and a save.
Net's off.
And the net is off its moorings here in this one. So we'll come to another stop. 9:22. Plenty of whistles here in period number 1.
I'd like them better if they were down on the other end by the West Fargo goalie.
Right. Or at least in the neutral zone on that side. Face-off won by the Knight Riders. So they lost one earlier, they won one now. And here goes Abby Schauer. She's going to pass it off to Jessica Lee. Jessica Lee goes in 3-on-3 basically. And almost gets the puck taken away. And it'll be taken there by Shaylee Richards. I believe that was Shaylee Richards. Yes, it is. I should have all these girls memorized by now, but I don't. So, oh well.
Good save.
Big save there by Kaylee Baker. And again, West Fargo United on that line change. Here goes Abby Schauer again. Dipsy Doodles through 1, Dipsy Doodles through 2. And gets the puck up and out of play. But now we've got whistles down to that end.
hopefully we can opportunize on this one.
That's right, 8:39 to go here in opening period number 1 at the Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. 1-0 West Fargo United on an early goal here in period 1. Save from, shot from the point. That's going to go wide on the shot by Maya Tellman. Grand Forks still has it, though, in the West Fargo, and that shot wide. Another great opportunity for the Knight Riders. Now the Knight Riders, they have it in front, and that's going to be sticked aside by the goaltender, Mervick. My, did Brooklyn Mervick make a big save there. That was almost destined for the net. Puck in the Knight Rider end. Now the Knight Riders, they seem to have woken up a little bit. Hillary, I don't know. It kind of seems like it.
Yeah, now they got a little fire in their step. It's nice to see.
And who knows? I know Alex Hedlund pretty well. That could have come from Coach Alex Hedlund. Knight Riders have it in the West Fargo United zone. That's going to be sticked up and into the netting, and the whistle will blow, and we'll have another face-off in the West Fargo United end. 7:46 to go in the first period. West Fargo United 1, Grand Forks nothing here on the Digital North Media scoreboard. Face-off coming to the right of Brooklyn Mervick. Abby Schauer out to take the face-off again for the Knight Riders. She wins it, play back to the point, into the corner for Jessica Lee. Lee has it pickpocketed. Now West Fargo United's going to go the other way. 2-on-2 they go. Oh my goodness, that shot is going to go wide, but boy, oh boy. Tell you what, West Fargo United, they've got some wheels on them. 7:25 to go in our opening period. It's 1-0 Knight Riders, trailed by 1. West Fargo United has it. That one's going to be deflected. It's going to be played with the high stick, but they're going to wave it off. As I thought maybe the Knight Riders would catch a little bit of a break there, but they won't. Shot on.
That was a pretty nice save. Needed it.
That was beautiful. That's one thing about Kaylee Baker. You ask her to give 100% in times where you need it. And really, that's the nice thing about this whole Knight Rider team. You ask them to give 100% in those times where you need it, and you get it. Here goes Abby Schauer again. Schauer, of course, she's going to be drugged down, and that's going to be a West Fargo United penalty. Here with 6:38 to go in the opening period. We'll see what the call is, but I want to say it was checking. It is. West Fargo United, that's going to be a penalty on number 13. Jocelyn Harland, and the Knight Riders are going to go on the man advantage. Here with 6:38 to go. Now's the time, Coach, to capitalize on that man advantage.
Yeah, get all those shots to the net as much as we can while we're ahead.
West Fargo United on the shorthanded now, and the Knight Riders got to try and get something started here. Puck is in the Knight Rider, West Fargo United end. Jessica Lee passes it down to the point, or now back to the point, I should say, is West Fargo. Oh, that one's going to be blocked in front. 6:10 to go. The Knight Riders doing a nice job of keeping it in the West Fargo end, but now West Fargo United plays it all the way down. And that'll chip off some time here on the power play, on the PP. And now here go the Knight Riders. With it is Morgan Stenseth. Stenseth dishes it off. Oh, big save! Big save there for the goaltender.
That was a nice little drop pass there.
Beautiful drop pass, but Brooklyn Mervick there to make the stop, and we'll have another face-off in the West Fargo end. And who other than Abby Schauer wins the face-off. Schauer plays it into the corner. They're going to play cat and mouse with the puck now. Schauer, she plays with such finesse at times. Schauer from the point. Oh, that's going to go wide. Big opportunity for the Knight Riders to even this up at 1. Schauer again. That one goes high, but deflected in front by Jessica Lee. And now West Fargo United is going to clear it. It's going to go off the stick of, I believe that was
Peyton Krewald.
5:10 to go here in the first period. 1-0 in favor of West Fargo United. final game of the regular season for both of these teams. State tournament starts next Thursday in Fargo. And, Crewall just about had that. Shaylee Richards with it now. Richards here on the near side. She'll play it off the boards. And another opportunity here is the man advantage is over for Grand Forks. 2-on-1 goes to the Knight Riders, though. Abby Shower's got to get that shot off.
Every time.
Every time. Skylar Baseflug had it momentarily taken away by West Fargo, and now here goes West Fargo United. They're going to play it into the corner behind the net. 4:14 to go in the period. 1-0 West Fargo United. Now here goes Skylar Baseflug again. She'll be taken down in the neutral zone, and West Fargo will play it all the way out, all the way down, and the Knight Riders have it momentarily. West Fargo chips it in, and now here goes the Knight Riders again. Carrying it, that is number 7, Lexi Laframboise. Oh boy, if you saw that on camera, folks, you knew what we were laughing at. Oh, big turnover in the West Fargo end. The Knight Riders can't get it off. Big opportunity for Grand Forks in an icing here with 3:24 to go in the first period.
Man, West Fargo United had a very heavy penalty kill. They were just all over the Knight Riders.
And I'm sure that's not something Coach Alex Hedlund is too happy about. Face-off won by the Knight Riders, so Hannah Gray has it. Going to be played around, played in front, jump, that one's going to be saved, deflected wide by Mervick. Another beautiful chance for the Knight Riders, who look like they are out shooting West Fargo 6-3 unofficially. Okay, officially, because that's what we go with.
Oh, there's a big one.
There's a big one. Big hit there in front of the Knight Rider net. No call, no harm, no foul there. 2:50 to go. They're going to let them rock and this is what we call rock 'em, sock 'em hockey. That's what I like.
A little bit physical there.
West Fargo United. Oh, and that goes up into the Knight Rider bench for the 4th time here in the first period. At least according to my count. See if we can get some East EDC hockey updates here on the old Twitter feed. I know Red River won earlier today.
Good deal.
Face-off won there by West Fargo United at the
missed just wide.
At the end of 2 periods of the East Region Hockey Tournament. Fargo actually this went final now. Fargo Davies defeated Fargo North 6-1 in the EDC Hockey Tournaments. Right now, Grafton Park River and Grand Forks Central playing over at the Purpur Arena. Shower, that one's blocked. Knight Riders just not able to get anything going offensively. Crewall keeps that one in at the point, and now West Fargo United sends it back out, and Crewald's going to go out back to her own end. Oh, and a big turnover in their defensive zone. McKaylee Baker there to make the save. Well, Coach, 1:44 to go in the opening period, and our score 1-0 West Fargo United. All in all, not a terrible period for the Knight Riders.
No, not at all.
And the face-off won by Grand Forks. Play into the corner. And we're going to go all the way back out. Stenseth has, yeah, that was Stenseth. Sorry. I should never doubt myself because I'm usually right 90% of the time. Not that I'm bragging or anything. Final minute 20. Grand Forks trying to get something started. Kylie Autry had it. That one went wide. Knight Riders got to keep it in. They have to keep it in. Oh, and a big opportunity there. Sticked aside, and now West Fargo United goes back 2-on-2. Oh, and they got called for the offsides.
Saved by the whistle.
Is that almost a Saved by the Bell reference?
Close. We call it saved by the whistle in hockey because that could have went either way.
Saved by the Bell, my favorite show from back in the 1990s. Not that I'm dating myself or anything.
Just a little bit.
Hey now. Oh, West Fargo United has it. Oh, they're. Tell you what, when West Fargo United gets open, they come with a head of steam, but give the Knight Rider defense a lot of credit. Puck here in the corner. Knight Riders send it out. Oh boy, here we go. Shaylee Richards plays it into the West Fargo. Well, momentarily. West Fargo says, return to sender, please. And Graham Forks says, okay.
A little icing here at the end.
And an icing with 21.2 to go in period number 1. Again, West Fargo United, on the strength of that early goal in this one, leads here 1-0. Man, we got good music tonight here at the Eagles Arena.
Good music makes for a good atmosphere.
Yeah, that's right. Makes for a good hockey game. Face off to the left of Baker, won by West Fargo United.
Broken up over there. That's
almost looked
nice.
like that was won by the Knight Riders and then pushed into the West Fargo United player. Very possible that could have happened. Last 7 seconds of the period. Shot bounce going to go high and wide. 3 seconds, and that is how our first period will end here at the Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Our score after 1 period of play. West Fargo United 1, Grand Forks nothing here on Digital North Media. Coach, your thoughts on that first period?
West Fargo United came out pretty strong, and halfway through that period, it was nice to see that the Knight Riders had a little fire in their belly and wanted to come back and try to get that goal back in the last half of that period.
You know, I'm looking over at the Grand Forks Knight Rider bench right now, and I see Jessica Lee and Caitlin Peterson. While I would say mostly now Jessica Lee is talking to head coach Alex Hedlund. It kind of makes me wonder if Coach Hedlund's, asking Jessica, what should we say? I mean, this senior class, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have worked with many high school hockey teams, but nobody has as much class as this Knight Rider hockey team does. I came into the rink tonight. I'm running a little late. I'm not wearing glasses. We're not even going to go there, but all I'm going to say is if you're open till 5:30, open till 5:30. That's all I'm going to say. I'll tell you the rest of the story off there. But I was coming in. I was getting ready to come up on the lift. I was having trouble opening the door. And I'm just like struggling like I do every other time. And I had a parent come up to me and ask if I needed help, and I said yes. And no more than a half a second later, I heard, "No, we'll help him." Turned my head, and there's Peyton Krewald. There's Kaylee Baker, 2 other Knight Riders. They're ready to help me. I thought, this is awesome. And I thought, okay, that's going to end there because they got to go back to their pre-game warm-up. I get upstairs, and there's 2 of the 4 waiting for me to get off the lift to see if they can help me. Now, if that isn't something that Alex Hedlund has taught those kids, I don't know who's taught it to them, because I'll tell you right now, that was a total Alex Hedlund moment right there. And I think it says something about not only what Coach Hedlund teaches these kids, but what they have learned here with this Grand Forks youth hockey program. Just amazing. I tell you what, the Knight Riders, they're down 1-0 after 1 period. We have a lot of hockey to play, though. And if I know these girls right now, they're probably sitting in the locker room saying, let's go. Let's go. And you know what? I'm going to say that as well. Let's go. We're going to take a break, recharge the batteries, come back with our second period in about 10 minutes. You're listening and watching the Knight Rider Girls Hockey here on Digital Digital North Media, online and on the go. Back here in Grand Forks, second period about to get underway in 1 minute. It's the Shields Knight Rider. I am so hung up on that darn Shields Knight Riders coaches show that it's gonna drive me crazy. Brad Stenberg can't believe you're out
You're not doing play-by-play, are you? I love it.
Oh,
She's
heck
doing
yeah.
color,
This is
yeah.
a career for you. I think you can do this. You can break down plays.
Oh,
Huh? South? Yeah. Are we broadcasting right now?
yes, we are. Good to see you, bud. Brad Stenberg coming to take pictures. Man, that man is talented with a camera.
He sure is. He gets some pretty candid and nice captured moments.
Yeah, he even caught me in the moment one time. I think I was calling Abby Showers' breakaway goal. She had a breakaway earlier this year I was calling, and I'm pretty sure you probably could have heard me screaming over at Red River High School. Second period about to get underway. The Knight Riders going right to left. West Fargo United left to right. This is the Knight Riders Digital North Media coverage here from the state tournament. No, that's next weekend.
Jumping the gun.
In Fargo, North Dakota. You know what drives me nuts? Having to play in Farmers Union Insurance Rink to start.
Yeah.
That rink is cold. All right, we're underway. Enough of me complaining, because I know that's not what you're here for. You're listening to the Knight Riders, and that one goes up into the netting. But it stays in play. I swear I'm having trouble talking today. The Knight Riders keep it in play here with just over 7 seconds down in our second period. From Grand Forks, puck is in the West Fargo United end, and that's one of the things we talked about in between games here, or before our game, is that the Knight Riders got to keep the puck down the West Fargo end. West Fargo has it right now, the Knight Rider end now. The Knight Riders about to clear it out. Clear back in by West Fargo United. Back and forth we go. Period number 2 here, as we have a whistle and a save, I believe, by Kaylee Baker.
Yeah, it came straight out from the point by Maddie Jeldon.
Abby Baker's running for your job.
Yeah, she can't have it.
We might get Abby in between periods to talk. I don't know. Depends on if I have anything intelligent to say. I mean, I could break down the UND hockey series this weekend, but that just will disappoint me. Jessica Lee had it in the neutral zone. Oh! Big play there by Abby Shower. And now the Knight Riders have it in their own end. West Fargo and the Knight Riders. Here goes Shower. Oh, she gets past her. Abby in all alone. Abby shoots. And a save made there by the West Fargo goaltender. Brooklyn Mervick was up to the task that time.
That was a big save.
Huge save on Abby Shower. That's one thing about Abby. When you get her in on a breakaway, you don't stop her very often. Well, they did that time. It's going to be taken away by West Fargo. I should just turn over to the West Fargo roster because I know most of these girls. Shaylee Richards has it now. Oh, behind the net. I think that's Krewald. Yes, it is. Over to Richards, left side. Check that right side. No, our left. They're right. I was right. They were wrong. With it, number 5, Caitlin Peterson. Shot on goal, and Mervick has to save that one. Knight Riders. Well, we said it in the first period break. We both thought they were going to come out firing, and they have this second period.
Yeah, they came out of the locker room and onto the ice with a ready-to-work attitude. It's awesome.
That's the nice thing about the Knight Riders is they do have that attitude here. Face-off won by West Fargo United, but the Knight Riders going to try and keep it in. They can't. They keep it in momentarily. West Fargo now with 3 on 1. It's going to be sticked away by the Knight Riders. Knight Riders are going to bring it out. Caitlin Peterson's got it. 1 on 1 goes Peterson. Peterson into the West Fargo end. Oh, she's going to be written off. The play and a penalty is coming here on West Fargo United. with 14:36 to go in our first period. Oh, that's going to be on Peterson. It's going to be a holding minor on Caitlin Peterson.
Not really sure I saw that.
I thought I saw it the other way. I don't know about you guys, but I thought I saw that the other way. Oh,
Man with the camera.
Brad Sandberg caught that for us. I think he should just do video too, so he can be my instant replay. Oh, and a big scrum in front. Kaylee Baker able to make the save. And West Fargo has to retreat to their own end. Oh, here go the Knight Riders with it. Number 2, Haley Stenberg. Stenberg has it. Stenberg down low. Passes it down low, that is, into the corner. And it's going to go all the way out. West Fargo plays it back to the Knight Rider end. Oh, along the goal! West Fargo scores to make it 2-0. Here in this one, West Fargo pulls ahead 2-0.
Holy cow, when you have those loose pucks, you got to hustle back in your own zone.
West Fargo United was left all alone, and they're going back to talk to Kaylee Baker. Nothing Baker could really do. She was all alone down there, and West Fargo takes the 2-0 lead. Casey Herring on the goal, and we talked about this prior to our game. West Fargo United has it in their own end.
Been a pretty good scrum over there on the boards.
The Knight Riders come out with it. Oh, and that, I don't know where that pass was headed, but it wasn't headed towards the Knight Riders. West Fargo has it. Now it's by the Knight Rider net. Knight Riders trying to clear it up. Oh, and that's going to be turned over. Turned over to number 8. That is Madison Yeldon. And a goal. West Fargo United scores on the wraparound, and it's 3-0. West Fargo United here with 13 minutes to go in period number 2.
That was just a nice shot down there past the corners.
You know, it was a wraparound pass to the corner, and Kaylee Baker just not enough time. And the Knight Riders trail now 3-0. So coming out of the gates here in the second period, we thought the Knight Riders maybe had the momentum, but it is definitely shifted back to West Fargo United. West Fargo United has it now into the zone. Madison Yeldon, and that shot's going to be wide. All the way down with it, number 21, Aaron Owaki for West Fargo United. 12:20 to go here in the period. 3-0 West Fargo United with the lead. Oh, and that one is going to be redirected in front. That's one thing about both of those goals for West Fargo United here to start the third period. Kaylee Baker really was put in a tough spot and didn't have any chance on that first one. And that second one, she maybe had a little more of a chance, but still it was hard. But she makes the save here in this one.
It was. I think not a whole lot of goaltenders can make that save. That third goal was. It was pretty nice.
That was a very nice goal, if we can call it nice. 11:51 to go in the second period. 3-0 West Fargo United has pulled out to the lead.
Well, look at that, 3-on-2.
3-on-2 goes the Knight Riders. Now if they can keep it going. Caitlin Peterson in the corner. To the point. Oh, that's played down low.
Morgan Stenstedt trying to create a little opportunity down there.
Knight Riders still have it in the West Fargo zone. A puck or a goal here would be huge. That's going to be sticked away by Mervick. Nice play by Brooklyn. As, tell you what, West Fargo United, they're moving on all cylinders right now. Knight Riders dump it in, and West Fargo is about ready to dump it back out. Oh, it's going to go off of Stenstedt. Passes it, too far for number 3, that is Kylie Autry. And now it's out in the neutral zone. West Fargo takes it away. We're going to go the opposite way now.
Oh, that was a pretty good back check there.
West Fargo's going to keep it in. Hannah Gray trying to get it out. Also trying to get it out, Kylie Autry. West Fargo has it now. Shot, that's going to go wide. It's going to come around to the left. No, and the Knight Riders are going to play it out to the point. West Fargo United keeps it in. Shot saved. Rebound. Nobody there for the rebound, and that's going to go up and out of play here with 10:16 to go in period number 2. And the Knight Riders trailing here 3-0 on the Digital North Media scoreboard. Face-off coming to the right of Kaylee Baker. Face-off coming. And it's
won by the Knight Riders.
Won by the Knight Riders. Back and forth we go. Played into the neutral zone, now into the Knight Rider end. West Fargo United trying to play it back into the Knight Rider end again. And the Knight Riders doing a nice job of limiting that, but now it does go into the Knight Rider end with just under 10 minutes to go in period number 3. Check that, period number 2. And West Fargo United leading 3-0.
Nice shot on net. We just need to get more people down there to crash.
West Fargo United sends that behind Baker. Under 10 minutes to go, actually under 9.5 minutes to go here in our third period. Check that second period. West Fargo United up to a 3-0 lead. And the puck stays in the Knight Rider end. Knight Riders need to clear it out of their own end right now. 9 minutes to go. Playing it in is 22.
Jessica Lee.
That is Jessica Lee. I just about have these girls memorized. Now with his number 19, Lauren Robinson. My apologies there. 8:40 to go. Robinson sends it around. Knight Riders have it. West Fargo pokes it back into the corner. West Fargo United 3, Grand Forks 0 on the Digital North Media scoreboard, powered by YouTube and Network One Sports. That one goes all the way up. I thought maybe it hit the rafters, but it came right back down. Oh, it's going to go off the stick of Haley Stenberg. Or check that, Morgan Stenstedt. Stenstedt off to Caitlin Peterson. That shot on goal.
Still loose out in front.
The Knight Riders not able to poke it home. That shot from the point is going to be deflected in front. And West Fargo United trying to clear it. Knight Riders still have it in the West Fargo United end. Going to fight for it there. Oh, and it's going to come out as it skips over Maya Tellman's stick. 7:43 to go here in period 2. Still West Fargo hanging on to a 3-0 lead. West Fargo United 3-0. And a save made there by Kaylee Baker. 7:28 to go in period number 2. Don't forget, coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from Fargo, it'll be the 2019 State High School Hockey Tournament. We will preview the State Hockey Tournament in our intermission report, as we'll break things down and see where we're at right now and maybe preview some of the matchups. Knight Riders almost get a shot at the net. 7:14 to go in the second period. Puck in the corner. West Fargo United about to clear it out, but the Knight Riders take it back and written off the play there. One of the Knight Riders. It is going to be number 9, and that is Shaylee Richards. Big turnover there, back to the Knight Riders, and West Fargo United gets it back, but the Knight Riders send it back to the corner. Play dominated in the West Fargo end here for the last couple of minutes, but now the West Fargo United folks get it out of the zone and into the Knight Rider end. With it in the corner is Kaylee Baker. And West Fargo United now 6.5 minutes to go in our second period. Shaylee Richards tries to clear it out. One other thing I just noticed here, and I don't know why I didn't notice it before, but a little bit shorter of a bench here for West Fargo. Granted, they do have some kids sitting down, but the Knight Rider bench, well, it spans the whole way down. Good numbers here for Alex Hedlund and her Knight Riders. Knight Riders have it. Oh, big save there by West Fargo. Knight Riders trying to keep it in as Stenseth tries to keep it in. Now West Fargo going to bring it out and all the way down. No icing is called. The icing is waved off. Here was 5:38 to go. I thought that should have been icing.
Me too.
But that's why we don't get paid the big bucks to call these games. That's why we're the poor peons sitting upstairs. Knight Riders, and a penalty coming out of West Fargo. So a chance for the Knight Riders on the man advantage. Trying to see if I recognize this officiating crew. I believe I recognize the one official. I believe that's Jamie Arola.
It is absolutely Jamie.
Known Jamie for a while. Can't say whether or not I agree with some of her calls sometimes. But she is a very good official. That one goes out of play.
Yes, she is she's fun to watch.
She is. And you know who else is fun to watch is these Grand Forks Knight Rider girls.
Absolutely.
Face off to the left of the goaltender. It's going to be one by the Knight Riders. Back at the point is Krewald. Oh boy. What are the Knight Riders thinking about doing now? Oh, Shower, that's going to be blocked. That's a big block there. As Abby Shower wound up and was going to swing at that puppy. That probably would have been going 100 miles an hour. I don't know. I'd hate to face pucks off of Abby Shower. That's for sure. Yeah, I just yawned. It's too early to be doing that. 4:35 and counting to go here in period number 2. Puck all the way down to the Knight Rider, and the Knight Rider's back to get it. And you kind of wonder what's going to happen here in this final 4 minutes of period number 2. Puck in the corner, picked up by West Fargo United.
They're doing a pretty good job of clearing their zone right now.
They are.
United is.
I'm having a lot of fun watching when the puck is down in the West Fargo end, watching it on my display in front of me. I think I'm going to next year invest in a dual screen so I can watch it extended screen. God, that would be fun. Be like our own broadcast booth up here. Puck in the Knight Rider end here. 3:43 to go. Second period. Knight Riders trail here 3-0 as we play on in our second period. Oh, and that one's going to be turned over. Save made by Baker. You have to limit the turnovers in your defensive zone if you're Grand Forks. Oh, now we got good music playing. Can honestly say I'm excited for the state hockey tournament next week in Fargo. Again, like we said earlier, these Knight Riders will face West Fargo United next week. West Fargo United back at full strength, and now that one's going all the way down into the West Fargo end.
They also waved off that icing, too.
They did. That's okay, though. Final 3 minutes of our second period of fast-moving. Fast-moving game. We've been playing for less than an hour already. Puck at the point. Play to the near side and gets away from Grand Forks. West Fargo United. 1-0. Shot and a save by Kaylee Baker. Big save there by Baker. Here with just under 2:40 to go in our second period. West Fargo United leads here 3-0.
Yeah, that was a nice save. That was a pretty nice shot, too, by Madison Jeldon.
Face-off won there by Grand Forks. Night Riders have it, or actually West Fargo had it behind the Night Rider net. Now the Night Rider's going to clear it out. And all the way down. Puck in the West Fargo end, and now the West Fargo United clearing out 1-0. And here we go. Shot.
What a
big
save
by Kaylee Baker. Second shot, big save by Baker. Final 2 minutes, and West Fargo United, 2 big opportunities there. And Kaylee Baker coming up big. Puck gets away. Baker thought she had it frozen, but it gets away here in the final minute 45 on period number 2. That goes all the way down. And an icing is called here with 2:45 to go in period number 2. Check that. 1:37 to go in period number 2. I told you, I'm getting tired. No, I'm not tired. I give up.
Night Riders need a face-off win, and let's put
Huge
some pressure down on the other
win.
side.
Night Riders lose the face-off to West Fargo. Jocelyn Harlan got the win on the face-off. West Fargo has it. Erin Nowacki. Oh, and a penalty or a
coming against Stenberg, it looks like.
And they're calling her for a cross-check. And it is going to be against number 4, Haley Stenberg. I was going to ask Brad if he got a picture of that, but I decided not to. 1:22 to go here in period 2. Night Riders lead it, or trail 3-0. I wish they led it 3-0. Oh, here goes West Fargo.
Wow, that was a nice rush down there by
Number 2, Stenseth. Beautiful rush, and now West Fargo goes the other way, but we're going to go the other way again. Final minute of our second period. Grand Forks, they're going to try and get one final rush here as Caitlin Peterson has it in her wheelhouse. Night Riders not yet clearing it out. West Fargo has it. Now in the Night Rider end. Final 30 seconds of our second period. West Fargo 3, Grand Forks 0 on the Digital North Media scoreboard. Night Riders trying to keep it in. West Fargo clears it out. And that's how our second period is going to end. We're through 2 here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. It's the Grand Forks Night Riders trailing West Fargo 3-0. Well, your thoughts on that second period? Wow.
I'm not sure the score reflected the effort that's going on out there on the rink either. The Night Riders actually came out with full force.
They did.
Ready to go.
They were ready to go from the drop of the puck. And, that was That was an interesting period. A couple of EDC boys hockey scores. These are both finals. Grand Forks Red River 3, West Fargo nothing. Fargo Davies 6, Fargo North 1. And with 3:21 to go in the second period, number 1 ranked Grand Forks Central 7. Number 8 ranked Grafton Park River 2. Tough to see the Spoilers only scoring 2 points against Grand Forks Central. But, of course, me being a Spoiler alum. But if I go back and look at how the two teams did against each other during the regular season, I think I'm going to be pleasantly surprised that that score is what it is. In their only game they played, because of weather, the Spoilers lost 12-1. So
A little bit of an improvement there.
little bit of an improvement. Well, after 2 periods, 3-0 here in Grand Forks. Knight Riders trailing. And for the Knight Riders, Alex Hedlund, I don't know. I mean, this game, yes, it means something. But in the grand scheme of things, you're locked into the state tournaments. You're locked in no matter what. You're comfortably in the top 5. You play these guys again, and as the old adage says, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. But West Fargo United, they're showing right now that they are the real deal. West Fargo United, and that is no slight to Alex Hedlund and the Knight Riders at all. West Fargo United, Brooklyn Mervick, the goaltender, lights out right now. And her counterpart over at the other end, Kaylee Baker, lights out as well. I mean, Kaylee has stopped some goals that probably should be, stopped some shots that probably should be goals. So, as you look at it, I mean, you can look at it both ways. Yeah, it is a conference game. Yeah, it does count for points. Yeah, a loss is tough at home. But you're still guaranteed a state tournament berth. But what might even be sweeter, though, is you play these guys again in a week.
Yeah, that'll be kind of a fun challenge to see what they can do there, too.
You know, in talking with Alex Hedlund in weeks prior to this, you know, I was complaining because we got to go all the way to Fargo for the state tournament. I said, I'd rather just play it at the Ralph. And she looks at me and she says, not me. Because the Knight Riders, since they've played at the Ralph, have been in the state championship game every time. And I said, well, okay, you've just changed my thinking on this. And, you know, we got 17 minutes left here. We've seen some good things out of the Knight Riders, but we've also seen some not so good things out of this Grand Forks Knight Rider hockey team. But if they put 17 good minutes together here and kick it up into high gear offensively, this team's a scary team. You got the likes of Abby Schauer, Caitlin Peterson, those girls on the front line, and you've got a goalie like Kaylee Baker on your back line. That's a scary team that no one, absolutely no one, wants to face in the state tournament. We've seen this Knight Rider team upset some teams. You know, lose in the first matchup, come back and flip a switch in the second matchup. I foresee that happening. If it doesn't happen here tonight, it's for sure going to happen next Thursday in Fargo.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Upsets are the best to watch sometimes.
Upsets are my favorite when it comes to hockey.
Me too.
Well, we're going to take a break, recharge the batteries for the third period. We'll be back with more third period action coming up in about 8.5 minutes. Back with more on Digital North Media, live from Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. We'll be back. Just underway here in period number 3. Welcome back to our coverage here on Digital North Media. They kind of started that a little too fast for me, as I thought I still saw some time on the clock.
Yeah, I think there was a minute or two maybe.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I keep going to adjust my glasses, Coach. They're not there.
You're not wearing any.
No, because, well, I'm not even going to bring it up because it disappoints me. Automatically yellow. This is going to be a rough period. West Fargo United has it in the Grand Forks Night Rider end, and a big save by Kaylee Baker. You and I were talking in between periods here, and Kaylee Baker's a heck of a goalie. She really is. I'm very impressed with her. So, face off to the right of Baker. Stenberg. Did he lose his camera?
Yes.
I think he dropped his camera. Is it still alive is the question. I think it is. Oh, that would be my worst nightmare, losing my stuff. Man. Puck in, the Night Rider in. Night Riders finally cleared out to the neutral zone. All the way down for an icing here with 58 seconds gone in period number 3. And it's go time for the Night Riders. It is go time for the Night Riders, I should say. Face-off is going to be the right to Baker again, right of Baker again. And the face-off is won by West Fargo. Playing it into the corner is Harland. Jocelyn Harland, that is. One of two Harlands on the West Fargo United squad. It was and a whistle comes and a save is made there by Kaylee Baker. Just underway, 15:38 to go, period number 3. West Fargo leading here 3-0. They lead the season series 1-0. Looking for the season sweep of the Night Riders. West Fargo has it. And now in the Night Rider end. Night Riders trying to clear it out. West Fargo keeps it in. Playing around is Casey Herring. Now the Night Riders, nope. Thought momentarily they were going to bring it up ice. And it's going to stay behind the Night Rider net. Turn around there by West Fargo. Now the Night Riders finally get it cleared up and around. Taken across by Krewald. Peyton Krewald with it. Krewald has it in the corner. 14:57 to go. First period. Or check that third period. West Fargo United 3. Grand Forks nothing. Now West Fargo United plays it all the way down, and they'll get it. West Fargo United shot on goal. That's going to go wide. No shot on goal on that one. That goes wide of the net. West Fargo United has it. Or actually, the Night Riders have it now. They'll bring it up the ice. Taken there by number 3. With it is Kylie Autry. Autry has it. It's going to be stolen away momentarily. Oh, West Fargo gives it back to the Night Riders, but West Fargo gets it right back. Pointing into the corner is Caitlin Peterson. Night Riders bring it up the ice. With it is number 10 for West Fargo, Kaylee Anthony.
This period's been kind of nice. It's a little faster paced.
A little faster pace, but it makes it harder for a play-by-play guy. It's nice for the color people, because color commentators, because you don't have much to say when it's going this fast, because I'm trying to talk 100 miles an hour. Oh, and that's going to be stolen by the Night Riders. No whistles yet here in period number 3, I don't think. Yeah, we've had one. One whistle. Referees put their whistles away for period number 3. That's fine with me. Abby Shower. No, that's not Abby Shower. That is number 13. I said it, didn't I? Maya Tellman. And there's a whistle. I should never have said it.
You jinxed it.
I did. I'm used to that, though. 13:28 to go. Third period. Night Riders trail 3-1. Now it's the time to pop 3 in. Crossing my fingers, crossing my toes, crossing everything but my eyes because they already hurt. West Fargo has it behind the net. The Knight Riders trying to clear it out. They almost do, and Shower almost cleared that one out. Not yet cleared out, kept in by number 9, Madison Schoenberg. Schoenberg, one of the top performers for this West Fargo United hockey team. A hockey team rich in history over there in West Fargo, North Dakota. I believe this is a combination of West Fargo, Cheyenne High School, and
The Packers.
two of the middle schools, I think, also have players on this team. CMS and LMS. So Central Middle School, I'm not sure. But 2 middle schools, 2 high schools.
LMS must be Liberty Middle School. That's one of the
Yes,
newer ones.
that's right. And maybe the other one's Centennial. I'm not sure. Knight Riders trying to clear. Oh, Hannah Gray has it. Oh, almost runs into a teammate. Gray is going to bring it. Oh, she goes a little too deep, does Hannah Gray, and it rocked off the play. With it, number 14 now, that is Morgan Bentz. Around the net, Knight Riders keeping it in. Momentarily under 12 minutes to go. Here in period number 3. Oh, Knight Riders with a chance. That's going to be deflected in front and sticked away by the defense here for Grand Forks and taken down on that one, but being caught is West Fargo. That was taken down, number 2, Morgan Stenseth, and that's going to send, I believe that's number 10, Kaylee Anthony, to the penalty box. You don't do that. You do bad. You sit 2 minutes. 11:45 to go. Face off to the right of Brooklyn Mervick. Knight Riders have it. Shot, oh, that's a save. Not sure if it got to the net, but it was a big stop there for for West Fargo United. Shower looks to pass. No, she's going to pass it to herself. Dribbles around, or goes around one. That one goes wide. Shots on goal, 21-12 in favor of West Fargo. That shot on goal. Nice one there from the point. I think that was Krewald on the shot. 11:07 to go here in our third period. 3-0 West Fargo.
Nice to see this intensity out of the Knight Riders.
It is. And now the goal light was going off in the West Fargo, and maybe that's an omen for what's about to happen. John, save me by Mervick. My, oh my. Johnny on the spot. Brooklyn Mervick. Thought maybe that goal light going off was a precursor to what was about to happen. But Mervick was there for the stop. I can try, right?
Sure can.
10:45 to go. Face-off won by the Knight Riders, sent back down by West Fargo United. We're closing in on 10.5 minutes to go in our game, in our third period. Couple of Knight Riders on the bench with injuries. Not sure who that is. Hopefully we can maybe get him back.
I believe it's Emily Benson.
I think you're right. I know you're right because we were just talking to her dad in between. Of course, Emily, the younger sister of Jacob Benson from St. Cloud State. That puck goes all the way down. Jacob Benson, very good back in his days here at Red River High School. And even good now at St. Cloud State. He's a warrior. I think weren't you saying that he played through an injury over the weekend? Or
when they were here playing
when they were
UND.
here? That's right. West Fargo United with 3-on-1. We'll talk about that in our next stoppage, which is right there. Yeah, Benson comes into the Ralph Engelstead Arena, a place that he is very familiar with. Played with an injury?
Yeah, he had I believe, a fractured ankle and wasn't going to let him stop himself from playing at home one more time.
That's right. Jacob Benson. Face off to the left of goaltender Baker. Won by West Fargo United. Here's a chance for West Fargo United, 2-on-1. Shot, a save by Baker. My, oh my, she's coming up with some beauties here late in period, or at the midway point of period number 3. We've got 9.5 minutes to go. Heck, we might be out of here by 10 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast-paced game. It seems to be going very quick.
I'm not complaining one bit. That is not complaining you hear out of this voice. Knight Riders have it in the West Fargo end. West Fargo finally does clear it back out, and we're going to go the other way. That shot wide. I don't know. Knight Riders look like they're maybe playing with a little more intensity right now. West Fargo United gets it back. Drop pass. Oh, shot and a save. Baker's got to get back in position, but her teammates let her get into position. I don't know about you, Coach, but looks like the Knight Riders may have upped the intensity here just a smidgen or two.
Yeah, it's nice to see the extra hustle and to the loose pucks and trying to do some of those second and third opportunities and efforts.
Knight Riders 4-on-4. Shot, big save there by Mervick. Knight Riders yet to be able to solve the goaltender that is Mervick. Gray with it, pass far corner. Oh, that shot's going to be deflected in front into the corner. Gray has it back, and it's played behind the net. With it is Stenseth. Stenseth turns it around. Check that. That is not Stenseth. That is Autry. Autry had it to the point. Play back into the corner. And Autry's chasing after it. It's going to be kept in by Hannah Gray. Under 8 minutes to go in our third period. Grand Forks trailing 3-0 here in hockey action tonight at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Final tune-up before the state tournament next weekend at the Shields Arena complex.
Well, the puck's been down in the zone for quite a bit.
And the Knight Riders keep it down in the zone. That's a good sign. That one's going to be deflected. Oh, shot, that's deflected out in front. Good intensity here by the Knight Riders. They're going to keep it in the West Fargo end. Finally, West Fargo breaks it out. Now going down on a breakaway. Shot. That goes high and wide.
Net's off.
And the net is off its moorings. High and wide goes West Fargo. And that was a huge stop by Kaylee Baker.
It was indeed.
Haley Baker is rising to the call tonight here for the Knight Riders. Face-off coming out into the neutral zone. You would think maybe we'll see a timeout by Alex Hedlund here in the next couple of minutes. We'll see. West Fargo Grand Forks wins that face-off, by the way. Krewald sends it in the Knight Rider end. Oh, and that's going to be one. No, it's not going to be. Oh, now 4 players collide while fighting for the puck. 6:52 to go in our third period. Knight Riders keep it in. That one's going to be gloved by a defenseman here for Grand Forks. Or West Fargo, and an offsides is called. 6:42 to go in the third period. Knight Riders doing a nice job here as of late. Very nice job. Face-off won by the Knight Riders again. They've been winning face-offs. They've been winning battles. They just have not been able to solve Brooklyn Mervick. Here goes West Fargo United again. Puck in the corner. It's going to come back out. Now the Knight Riders going to try to clear it. They get it to the point, taken there by West Fargo United. Now the Knight Riders are going to clear it to center ice. Abby Shower gives chase. Oh, Shaylee Richards with the shot on goal. I don't know what happened there. Shower looked like she was going with Shaylee Richards and all of a sudden coasted to a stop. 5:59 to go in the third period. 3-0 West Fargo United hanging on to the 3-goal lead. Knight Riders trying to do something here in the final 3 minutes or 5 minutes of our contest. West Fargo United 3, Grand Forks nothing. You're watching and listening here on Digital North Media, powered by Network One Sports and YouTube.com. 5:20 to go. Puck is in the Knight Rider end. Behind the net, Knight Riders are going to try and play it up. Fighting for it there between was West Fargo. The Knight Riders clear it to the neutral zone. Caitlin Peterson plays it up ice into the West Fargo end. West Fargo's going to get it. They're going to retreat to behind their net. Knight Riders make a quick change. Bring some fresh legs out on the ice, and that's going to go down behind the Knight Rider net. Big save there by Kaylee Baker. And here goes Grand Forks again. 4:43 to go. Oh, big check in front of the Knight Rider bench. No call on that one. Seems as if they're going to let these two teams play in the final 4.5 minutes of our contest. And just like that, the whistle blows, and it's going to be a Knight Rider penalty for checking. And it's going to be number 3.
Kylie Autry.
Kylie Autry going to the bench. 2 minutes for checking. The faceoff is going to be the right of Kaylee Baker. 4:28 to go, third period. Knight Riders trailing in this one, 3-0. Not quite desperation time yet, but the Knight Riders got to get something going. Shot, save, rebound, nobody there. And it goes wide on the rebound. West Fargo, or the Knight Riders clear it out. Caitlin Peterson clears it in. With it is Stenseth. Final 4 minutes of our third period. 2-on-2 the other way for West Fargo United. Save made there by Baker. If it even got to the net, I didn't quite see. I believe it did, though, and a whistle is coming. And I believe it's an offsides call here with 3:51 to go in our third period. 3:51 to go in the third period. Knight Riders trail 3-0 here in Grand Forks, the final game of the regular season for the Knight Riders. They're looking to go into the state tournament with the upper hand to West Fargo United. But right now, the Knight Riders are behind 3-0. With it is Abby Shower. 3:37 to go. Shower makes it off. It's going to be stolen by Kate Anderson. Anderson brings it into the Knight Rider end behind the net. West Fargo United has it. Knight Riders outshot right now, 26-15. I can at least see that. With it is West Fargo United into the corner. Knight Riders trying to get something mounted here in the final 3 minutes. Final 3 minutes of this one. Grand Forks trailing 3-0. And the whistle blows. And it looks like we're going to come all the way down for an icing with 2:56 to go in our third period. West Fargo United leads 3-0. And they win the faceoff. West Fargo United basically walks past the Knight Rider D and gets to the net. Kaylee Baker there for the stop. Face off to the right of Baker. .233 to go in our contest. 3-0 in favor of West Fargo United. And a save made there by Baker. Baker has been the one to keep these Knight Riders in this one.
Yeah, she's making save after save.
And that just goes to show, she's an 8th grader. It goes to show what kind of mental toughness she has. This could easily be a at least a 5-0 game, if not more. But Kaylee Baker has really been there for the Knight Riders here tonight. 2:20 to go in our third period. 3-0 in favor of West Fargo United. And it looks like it's starting to look more and more like West Fargo United is going to take both regular season matchups heading into the state tournament next weekend in Fargo. West Fargo United has it. Morgan Bentz sends it in behind the net. Knight Riders trying to play it up. West Fargo will keep it in. Saved there by Baker. Final minute, 40 of our third period. 3-0 West Fargo United with the lead. Knight Riders have it momentarily. It's going to be stolen away by West Fargo. No, it's going to be sent in to the West Fargo United end here in the final minute, 20 of our contest. And West Fargo United battling with the Knight Riders here in front of us. And you kind of got to wonder here if we're going to see a goaltender come to the bench in the final minute. I'll honestly say I haven't seen it yet this year in a high school girls hockey game, but you never know what you're going to see. Final 51 seconds of our hockey game. Knight Riders are going to fall. It's just a matter of what the score is going to be. Is it going to be 3-0? Saved there by Brooklyn Mervick. 30 seconds to go in our third period. .23 seconds to go. Puck coming into the West Fargo end. And 15 seconds now. West Fargo trying for one final goal. Knight Riders on one final shift here. 7 seconds. And that's going to be your hockey game here from Grand Forks. Your final score in this one will be the Grand Forks Knight Riders falling to West Fargo United. Final score in this, 3-0. And let's take a look at the updated standings. West Fargo United with the win will move to 11-6. Grand Forks with the loss will move to 500 in the conference at 9-9. Overall, West Fargo United is now 13-10. West Fargo or Grand Forks will move to 11-11 overall here in the high school hockey season of 2018-2019. Well, Coach Hillary, your thoughts on this one? Obviously a tough one for the Knight Riders. Your thoughts on our game tonight?
I mean, like I said earlier, I don't know if the score necessarily dictates how they played on the ice. It was nice to see the fire and the fight that the Knight Riders had, and I say they're an honest contender in the state tournament.
They are, and in this state tournament coming up next weekend at the Shields Arena and the Farmers Union Insurance Rink. This is a tournament where honestly, 1 through 5, any given day has a chance to win that state tournament. Obviously, for the Knight Riders, they're going to face off against West Fargo in that first round. The one nice thing is Alex Hedlund has just over a week to game plan and get ready for that game against West Fargo. I don't know. I mean, West Fargo, they're a great team. Give kudos to Brooklyn Mervick. Brooklyn came up with some huge saves. And that forward line, like we said in the pregame, that forward line, that top line for West Fargo United, they're not a line to be reckoned with.
No, and they definitely showed that tonight that they are here and they're here to fight.
They are. For the Knight Riders, it's back to the drawing board here to get ready for the state tournaments. Not a bad regular season for the Knight Riders. they played very well, and hats off to Alex Hedlund, Margot Miller, the whole coaching staff, Victoria Williams, Kevin Vaughn, and Bennett Leitch. Great coaching staff, and I just from our crew, our technical crew here, day one of this partnership between the Knight Riders and Digital North Media. The day I met with Coach Alex Hedlund, I knew this was going to be something special, and this has developed into something special. For a group of seniors, we'll name them off: Caitlin Peterson, Skylar Baseflug, Peyton Krewald, Abby Schauer, and Jessica Lee. They have just played their final home game here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks, and now they get to focus on their final state tournament as members here of the Grand Forks Knight Riders. Coach, as we get ready for that state tournament, what does Grand Forks need to do to be successful for what is going to be a tough 3-day stretch? You know, Coach Hedlund and I have talked, you know, these 2 days road trips out west really help because you're with your team basically 3 days in a row. But what are they? Obviously, they need to put 3 good games together. What's going to be the key to the Knight Riders taking that state championship next weekend in Fargo?
I just think they need to get there, and they need to play every game one at a time, have a little grit and moxie, and just be ready for the fight. Because I've coached some of these kids before, and they definitely can put up a fight.
Yeah, we definitely, and we saw that tonight here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Well, it was fun to have you along here for the ride tonight, bringing you here at the last minute. But tell you what, that's the most hockey knowledge I've gotten in just under an hour in probably 3 weeks, because usually I get knowledge from my brother and he tells me what's up. Well, he told me today I was crazy, so that will do it. Let's take one final look at what we know for the state hockey tournament right now in Fargo starting next Thursday. 11 o'clock, Fargo North-South, the number 1 seed will take on the number 8 seed, still to be determined. Then after that, it'll be us, the Grand Forks Knight Riders, taking on West Fargo at approximately 1 at 15. Then at 5 o'clock, 2 versus 7. Neither one of those seeds have, as of right now, been locked up. And then it's 3 versus 6 at about 7:15 next Thursday. We do know that Dickinson is the 6th seed, and the Knight Rider, we do not know who the 3rd seed is. So what we know right now, Fargo North-South is number 1, West Fargo number 4, the Knight Riders 5, Dickinson 6, 2, 3, 7, and 8 still up for grabs, and we'll know that here, if not tonight, we'll know that probably Thursday or Friday as the regular season comes to an end. Well, Coach, this has been a blast. It was good to have you. Good to be here one final time for the 2019 season and for the entire Digital North Media broadcast team, including Marcus Dale and our executive producer back in the studios in Fargo, Joel Oslukson. Again, we'll be with you from the Farmers Union Insurance Center next Thursday. Pregame show at about 12:45. You can find that over exclusively on our Network One sports page. Just go to our website, digitalnorthmedia.weebly.com. For the entire team, color commentator tonight, have a safe ride home.
Yeah, you too.
And, hey, we'll have to maybe do this again next year. For the entire team here in Grand Forks, my name is Chris Larson, bidding you a farewell, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.